Hi, Captain Jim here with Wake to Wake Board School out on Paul Lake. I'm here with Craig and Trent from Wake to Wake. They're certified instructors, and today we're going to talk about wakeboard safety. Craig, I see you got a couple life jackets.
That's right. It's important to have enough life jackets on the boat for everybody, every size. So we got some small ones for the little guys, we got some bigger ones for the big guys, and that keeps everybody safe.
Okay, so we need a life jacket that fits everyone, and everyone on the boat has to have a life jacket.
That's right, and it has to fit. And if it's hanging up around your ears, it's no good. So it's got to fit good.
Now, Trent, I see you've got a couple of safety kits here.
That's correct. I've got a safety equipment and first aid kit here, which are mandatory at all times in the boat. So everybody that's riding in a boat has to have these.
Okay, and this one has a whistle, rope, flashlight, and this has safety gear like Band-Aids and that sort of thing.
That's correct.
Okay, got to be in every boat. Craig, what have you got here?
I've got a couple of wakeboard bindings. Now these bindings keep you secured to the board while you're wakeboarding. And it's important to have bindings that fit. Like your life jacket, they got to fit good and snug. If they're too big and you're going to fall out of them, they're no good. But if they're too tight and they're constricting, try to find a pair that's good and comfortable.
Good and comfortable. Okay, so tight but comfortable.
Yes.
Okay, I see we have a couple wakeboards here that Trent's holding. What can you tell me about wakeboards, Trent?
It's very important that a rider has the correct board that suits them. For smaller, short people, they should have a shorter board such as this one here. For people that are a bit larger and taller, they should have a wide, tall board such as this one. So see the difference here. This is more of a pro board versus more of an introductory board.
Yeah, and I notice on the back of this you have fins. I notice the pros sometimes don't have fins.
That's correct. When you're beginning, it's good to start out with fins on the board. It helps you learn how to carve properly. As you progress a little bit better, it's nice to take them off and you can feel the edges a lot better.
Okay, great. I'd like to say thanks to these guys out at Paul Lake here at Wake to Wake Board School for having me out today. Do you think a guy like me could do this sport?
I'm pretty sure we could get you up. I mean, if you could jog around the block once, we can pull you up on a wakeboard.
Okay. Don't need a doctor's certificate or anything. I mean, if I'm in fairly good shape, I could probably wakeboard.
Definitely.
Okie dokie. Thanks once again to Trent and Craig of Wake to Wake Board School. If you need any more information, please give them a call at 318-2272 or go to their website at waketowake.ca. See you next time. This is Captain Jim saying, happy boating. Captain Jim here. I'm here for my wakeboard lesson with Wake to Wake Board School out on Paul Lake. Hey Trent, hey Craig, how are you doing?
Oh, terrific.
I took you up on your offer and here I am, guys.
Right on, yeah. I can see that you're ready to go. Hey, you got your board, you got your life jacket. One thing that we got to do before we get anything going, we got to do a slight jog and some minor stretching just to get you warmed up and limber so that you don't hurt yourself.
Okay, a jog and some stretching. Okay,
yeah,
well,
just a slight jog, and I'll do it with you, and we'll give her.
Okay, let's get on with our first lesson now.
All right. That was good. That was really good. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna do some light stretching now just to get you good and limber, okay?
Okay.
You got your heart rate up and you wanna start doing some of these, maybe some of those. All right? Yeah. You wanna do some leg stretches as well. You wanna do some, you know,
Just loosen her up.
Just loosen her up and get her good and limber so that when you're in the water, you're not feeling constricted, you're, ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go?
Let's go.
Sounds good. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to hold the handle with both hands just like that, with spread to the far sides of the handle, just like that. That's good, okay? Now pull your knees in towards you, right? And keep your hands and your arms straight, back straight, right? And when the line goes taut, you wanna allow the driver to know, I'm okay, I'm ready to go. Hit it.
Okay.
All right?
Yell that.
Yell, hit it. Yeah, right? And when the boat starts to pull you, you're gonna let your feet drop to your butt, right? And you're gonna let it pull you up, all right? Now don't pull against it, just let it pull you up, right? Now you wanna drop your hands to your hip like that and let your leading foot lead. Here are some very basic and very important hand signals you need to know, all right? Head back, cut it, I'm okay, faster and slower. If you've fallen, let us know you're okay.
All right, go. That was hokey. That was awesome. Well, thanks a lot for my first wakeboard lesson there, Craig. It was great. I'm saying thanks very much for Paul Lake and Wake to Wake Board School. And people would like to get a hold of you. How would they do that?
Oh, you can check us out on our website at waketowake.ca or give us a call. We're at 318-2272.
Okay, thanks, Craig, Trent, and Ryan. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to further lessons with you this summer. Hey folks, Captain Jim here out on beautiful Paul Lake with Craig and Trent from Wake to Wake Board School. Trent, today we're going to talk a little bit about other board-towed water sports we can do behind the boat.
Yeah, that's right, Jim. Some other board sports that are tied into wakeboarding. A few to name would be a really fun one called wake surfing. Another name for that would be landlocked surfing. It's pretty similar to surfing on the ocean, but you're on a lake going behind a boat. And you can start off using the rope just as a bit of a crutch, and then as you get a bit better, you can actually toss or open the boat, and you can be riding without the rope behind the boat. It's actually quite amazing. It's a lot of fun.
Whoa, that sounds real interesting.
It's awesome. Another sport is called wake skating. It's very similar to skateboarding, but again, you're on the water, right? This time you're actually using a rope, and it's fully extended as if you're wakeboarding, but you have no bindings. And a lot of the tricks you do are very similar to skateboarding. Again, tons of fun, but it's a much more advanced sport.
Craig, I see lots of tricks going on here. Maybe you could explain a couple of the tricks that you guys have been doing.
Certainly, a few of our favorite advanced tricks, well actually they're kind of building blocks for more advanced tricks, would be like a heel side tantrum, which is basically a heel side backflip, right? It's sort of an advanced intermediate invert. And then we go to the toe side scarecrow, which is the next step, and that helps introduce some spins into the invert.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's good to start off learning to ride switch so that these tricks are easier to land and it helps you
Switch means
switch means riding the opposite way that you're comfortable.
that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't even ride the right way that I'm comfortable with.
Here's Captain Jim in his second lesson, progressing great. He's learning his toe side and heel side carving, going wake to wake.
My second lesson wakeboarding is complete. What do you think, Trent?
Well, it's definitely a lot better than the first lesson there after the scorp. It was good. We got you doing some carving inside the wake just to get a feel for the board and get a bit more comfortable standing up on water. I could tell you're getting a bit more comfortable on your heel edge and your toe edge. So, I mean, our job is complete. Next time we'll get you carving outside the wake, maybe get you a bit more comfortable on your edges, and get you doing some jumps sometime soon, I hope.
I'd like to thank these guys for showing us these tricks today. This is Captain Jim saying have a safe time in the water. If you would like to get a hold of Wake to Wake Board School, you can get them on the internet at waketowake.ca or on the phone at
318-2272.
Thanks very much, guys. Have a safe time on the water. Hey, this is Captain Jim from Riverside Park. I'm here today with Craig and Trent, and we got a wakeboard competition coming up.
That's correct, Jim. We're hosting the BC Pro-Am Wakeboard Tournament Finals here at Riverside Park in Kamloops. It's going to be great. There's going to be a lot of riders from all over the province here. I mean, there's going to be riders from ages 8 all the way up to your age, Jim, and it's going to be great. I mean, it's hosted by us at Wake to Wake Board School, Orange Board Shop, Ocean Pacific, and Concept Carcraft. We're also hosting a couple events on the side in the evening. There's going to be an after party that Orange thrown on, and there's also going to be a little bit of a hockey game that all the riders that are competing can participate in Saturday night. Should be great.
Sounds great. Craig, what sort of skill levels are we talking with these guys that are coming? I mean, you got me in there. It can't be too highly skilled.
Absolutely. We're looking at people from, fully amateur to to intermediate to pro. I mean, there are definitely going to be some pro riders out here throwing their stuff out, and it's going to be awesome to watch for sure. But it's really great to see all the young kids get out. I mean, ages 8 and up. I mean, they're out there throwing their stuff out, and they're competing against each other, and it's an amateur contest, so everybody can enter. I mean, if you have like a small idea of what it's like to wakeboard, come out and measure up against these other guys. Even old guys like you can get out and ride with the best of them.
Yeah, we're hoping to be out there. We will be out there. And Trent, how can people get hold of you in regards to getting some information here?
There's a few ways. You can check out our website at waketowake.ca. You can follow the links to Wakeboard Waterski BC, and that website is wswbc.org. Or you can give us a call at 318-2272.
I'd like to say thanks to both these guys and good luck in the tournament coming up. I hope it all is very successful, and please make sure you got a safety boat out there to pick me up when I do my famous Captain Fatty's Scorp.
Hey Craig, I'm here for my third lesson. What are we doing today?
Well, today, Jim, we're going to get you edging outside the wake. We're going to get you to stay on your edge and try to pull the boat over. And then I want you to go to your toe side edge, and I want you to try and do the same thing, okay? And I want you just to work back and forth and just get comfortable with crossing the wake.
Well, thanks, Craig. That was great. My third lesson done, and I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see you again.
All right, good job, Jim.